CGI baby ruined Squid Games 3 for me. Let's talk about it. Season 3 is out now, and people are not super duper happy about it. There's a couple reasons that I personally like it, but also don't like it. Up first, I want to talk about the CGI that Squid Games 3 used. It was appalling to be sitting there watching that and go, huh, this is a pretty anticipated show. And the baby CGI, the dog CGI, the rope CGI. So many people have reacted poorly to it as well. I'm not the only person, but I just think it's one of the funnier moments from the show is just to like look at it and go, God, good grief. Why? But it doesn't matter. Anyways, the CGI baby, I fucking hate you. Get out of my life. I never want to see you again. Bro, I'll take the Ice Age baby at this point because, at least the Ice Age baby had a bit more personality. And I will say this as well. The dialogue of all of the VIPs, and if you don't know what a VIP is, and basically it's someone who's there to watch the sport of the Squid Game. They are expensive tickets, and like people buy them to come bet on the players. These people are basically just really rich fucks that hate people's lives, and they're watching them die for money. Like the dialogue between these English-speaking actors was just...
Yes, I really think that 456 is truly the person I will be putting my money down on this race. It's super exciting to see how that's going to go, and I can't wait to put my money down on this.
It's like no one says that. The VIPs, at least season 1, were very quiet. You could tell they were very just kind of reserved people because what they're doing is f***ing illegal.
Oh, we're so much better than these folk down here. But at least we, at least we don't suffer like they do.
This is a spoiler warning. If you guys haven't seen it, please click off the video, come back, save this bookmark it for later. I don't know what you want to do, but don't watch this yet. All that to be said, I don't know. Most people's reception of certain things in the show have been kind of odd. My biggest gripe with the show is that, to be honest, the plot line that the baby getting the player number was surprising to the other players doesn't make sense. The guards quite literally told them that yes, the baby is a player before they even crossed the bridge for the rope game. The guards said it right there. They're like, yeah, that's a player now. Which means if it's a player, it means it's worth money. So I don't understand why all the grown men an episode and a half later were like, ugh! It's like it was told. You knew that. I've seen a lot of memes of the unfinished horse drawing, and I will say, how would you tie this one up? How were they supposed to tie this one up? I think 4, 5, 6 having his heroic ending was probably the best option for his character. A lot of the other characters I wasn't even tracking with. Genuinely, I had no clue why the girl from the carnival was... I mean, she was already a guard, so I guess maybe she just felt remorse for seeing the father there. Basically, if you didn't see the subplot, the guy whose daughter was from the carnival who was passing out and she had some disease, he was there as a player. And one of the mascots there who worked at that same carnival, she was one of the guards. The whole plot was basically oh my God, I'm gonna free him from this. She basically didn't even know him, but she's like, I'm gonna free his entire name from this so that they don't hunt him down because I'm gonna save him. So she got him out, and she saved him, and then she basically wanted to burn his records. And it makes sense, but it still is just why the hell does she care? All of a sudden, I mean, I guess the little girl, that's all she cares about. It's oh, this dad's here for his daughter. Oh, it's so dramatic that he's here to try to get money just to save his daughter. I think, and in my personal opinion, I think they could have stopped after season 1, but of course, with how well it did, they weren't going to. There's just no way. It's just way too much money. It is way too much money to miss out on the opportunity to go, just milk that really quick. And okay, so here's the biggest spoiler. Click off the video if you do not want to hear this. At the end of the show, we notice that there is in LA a homeless man who is playing the card flip game, the little pat took thing or whatever, where you throw it with a person, and she's wearing a suit, so it looks very familiar. It's a scene of oh, wait a minute. Squid Games? America! And so, that's the final connection is oh my God, the games are coming to America. Oh, what's gonna happen? No, I'm not the type of person to be oh, America sucks. Oh, we're gonna ruin it. But let's be real. The reason that I feel Squid Games had a lot of emotion is because it was tied to old Korean tradition and family dynamics. And unfortunately, I would say in the States, we have less tight-knit family dynamics than in Korea. The divorce rates are probably higher here. In Korea and other countries like that, a lot of families are still living. There's 3-generational homes with grandmas and parents and children all under the same roof. So they have a very more tight-knit community. And it's a foreign thing. I think that's the cool thing too, is it's almost kind of a little foreign treasure that did so well that most people around the world got to see it. And so that's what's kind of cool too, is it's something that started off so niche is just a thing, and a lot of dubbed television doesn't do that well. Squid Games was astronomically one of the best performing. Anyways, with all that to be said, I did enjoy the season. I'm not going to sit here and say that Squid Game Season 3 was the worst piece of television that I've ever seen. There has been much worse. I mean, just look at some of the other Netflix original shows. They've gotten to the point where it's like, and the baby, don't even get me started on that damn baby. CGI baby, you are going down as the worst CGI in my book in history. Why could you not just get a real child to play the character? Like that seems like that'd be like one of the easiest things to do. But that's gonna wrap up my rants about Squid Game Season 3. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are excited for the new season of whatever the hell is gonna happen with this show, it's not gonna probably be under the same category, but maybe not even Squid Game. Might not even be called that. We don't know. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I've got for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
We were kids who fell in love, yeah. Kids who fell in love, yeah. We were kids who fell in love. The summer's getting longer. In a week by now, I'll be in LAX. I got this feeling in my gut that you probably forget all the